Hey Eric, this is Shaelee with Midtown Marketing. I have your website pulled up here so that we can go through your online presence and see ways that we can increase it so that you're getting more customers for yourself. Starting with your website here, I really like this video that you guys have here. And this call to action button will help with your conversion rates. I see there's a couple spots there. You could always add in a form submit as well throughout here. One thing that I would recommend would be to add more content to this homepage. Google has what's called crawlers, and they crawl the internet 24/7. And so they're looking through all of the content on your website, as well as what your photos were saved as before you uploaded them here. And they're looking for two things. They're looking for keywords, as well as to see if you're providing value to your readers. And so a good rule of thumb is 1,500 words on this homepage to be considered an authority with Google. And then you want those keywords embedded throughout. One example of a keyword is Dallas Landscaping Company. Anything that's being searched in this Google search bar is what's called a keyword. And whenever your future clients are searching for this here, the first thing that's populating are some Google guaranteed ads. And so ads, whether they are Google guaranteed or just Google ads, is definitely something that you could consider for yourself to get some more business. And if we scroll down here, this is what's called the Google Map Pack section. And 30 to 40% of business goes into this section here. And it is important to be ranking in the top 3 because the top 3 get a lot of that 30 to 40%. And the way that you beat out your competitors here would be to have a Google business profile, which I see that you do here, which is really good. But we'd want to have this completely optimized. And so the way to do that would be to add geotagged photos, keep adding 5-star reviews, and then make sure all of your information is completely filled out here, as well as making sure that this about section, it looks like you have this pretty much filled out, so that is good. Add in a couple keywords there. And then something that is very vital but time consuming is called citations. And so what you'd want to do here is get your business name, your business phone number, and an address as well. Put in local directories. So any local directories that you have, you can also do Yelp and things like that. You want to have more than your competitors so that you are being pushed to the top here. That way you're getting your share of that 30 to 40%. And if we scroll down here, this is what's called the organic listing, and this goes hand in hand with the Google business profile. The remainder of that 60 to 70% of business goes into the organic listing. And this is where your website would be ranking. So we're at the end of the first page here. 90% of people will stay on over 90 really will stay on this first page. So let's take a look at this #1 ranking website, because we'd want to get you as high up to the top of this first page as possible to get you the most amount of traffic as possible. So quickly looking through your competitor here, they have some great call to actions spread throughout. It looks like it'd be really easy to outdo them with content. So let's take a look at the back end of each website, starting with your competitor. So I have their URL plugged in here. And we're going to look at ratings pulled from Google data. The UR and the DR, this is the trustworthiness and the authority of a website. They have 26 and 27, and what's making up their ratings here are the just under 2,000 backlinks that they have that are coming from 569 referring domains. What a backlink is, it's one website linking to another one, kind of like a shout out. And it's important to note that not all backlinks are the same. There are high quality backlinks that will boost the UR and the DR, but there's also spammy ones that will bring them down. So you do want to be intentional there. And this is vital a big part of ranking on the first page of Google. So you want to be intentional, and it is important to have your UR and your DR higher than your competitors here. And you do that by getting those high quality backlinks. And then your competitor, they have 3.6 thousand keywords on their website. So let's go take a look at yours. I have your URL plugged in here. You all have 18 and 8 for the UR and the DR. You guys have just over 1,500 backlinks coming from 246 referring domains. And then you have 53 keywords on your website. And so what you would want to do here is you'd want this UR and the DR higher than your competitor. So you would add high quality backlinks to your website to boost these numbers up higher. And then you would also want to make sure to add buyer intent keywords. The reason we want buyer intent is so that we are qualifying and you're getting quality leads. And so if we go on over back to your competitor, one way to get high quality backlinks is called the copycat method. You can go into these backlinks that your competitor has and you can link those to your website as well, because if it is working for them, it would work for you. And then we could take a look at some of the keywords that they're ranking for. All right, so Dallas Landscaping, 500 people are searching for that every single month. Landscaping Company Dallas, 150, Landscaping Dallas, 250, Dallas Retaining Wall, 80. And you can see here that this list just keeps going. And there are pages down here. So we would want to do an extensive search for all of these buyer intent keywords that would apply to your business in the location that you service with each kind of service that you provide, and make sure that it's on your site, and then linking high quality backlinks to your site and to these keywords so that you are being pushed to the top of the Google search page for what you would actually want to be found for. And so just a quick recap with your Google business profile to get that 30 to 40% for yourself. You would want to add consistently geotagged photos, consistently add 5-star reviews, completely fill this out, and then add citations. And then for your website, you would want to add high quality content so that you are supporting those buyer intent keywords, as well as adding those high quality relevant backlinks to your site so that you are being pushed to the top of the first page of Google. And I hope that this quick overview was valuable for you. I would love to hear from you to find out if it was helpful or not, and I do appreciate you taking the time to watch this.